Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you're Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of April 26th through the 28th, 2024. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. If you're looking for your individual sign reading, that has moved to Patreon. All right, so we have the overall energy as the moon. We've got the Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Then we have the Queen of Wands, the Devil, the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so something about your weekend could be a little moody. Kind of feels like, okay, this could be something personal. Like maybe somebody had set up some sort of boundaries with you or set some sort of a barrier up. And so you kind of like kept your distance, or you were waiting, trying to maybe give someone space. And I don't know, during that time of just trying to give someone space, at the same time, maybe it was giving you anxiety. Maybe you were wondering what you did, or if they had, maybe someone distanced themselves from you and you started questioning, what did you do? You know, so it kind of seems like maybe something kind of made you emotional because you were confused about, you know, some sort of actions that were maybe taken towards you or against you. I kind of feel too like you're still dealing with something deep within you. You're something about your emotions, something that has been ignored or buried, might rise to the surface. And I don't know what triggers it. Could be music, could be a movie, could be something somebody says, or even a scent. But something might bring back some sort of emotional wounds, or just make you feel very emotional. If you have any type of psychic abilities, especially if you're intuitive or an empath, and you just get emotional out the blue, there's a strong possibility that you're picking up on the emotions of someone around you, especially a fire sign, if you were connected or really close to a fire sign. It does seem as if there is someone who's also potentially coming towards you, or makes you nervous or hot when you see them. Like maybe you're getting like a little turned on. Maybe you don't want to be triggered by this person physically, but you are. It does seem that there is someone who is kind of like a manifestation of your lust, your lower desires. And maybe you want to tame that. Maybe you don't want to have these desires. It does seem like there's a little bit of confusion going on. Like, I don't know. I feel like the more you try to suppress some sort of desires, that the more intense they become. You also could be dealing with some sort of issues at work. Now, this person that brings out these feelings within you could be somebody that you work with. But the other thing is that maybe there is something about work that could be making you emotional. Maybe at times you feel trapped in your position. Or maybe you have some sort of meeting coming up or anything where you have to speak and you just kind of feel nervous about it. But something about work could potentially be holding you back or making you feel a little stressful. Maybe you feel like you're just kind of like trapped in this job. You might start to realize too that you've lost your passion for something and you're kind of wondering like what else is there. There could be moments where you just kind of feel lost. It just seems like you're moody, like you're fluctuating. Like there are moments where you feel maybe empowered and then moments where you feel like depressed and just like you don't have control over nothing. You could be seeing synchronicities of eights, and that could also indicate that you're going through some kind of transformations in your life. You also might have to do something that you didn't want to do. It's like maybe you didn't want to go back to work, but you have to, or you don't want a part-time job, but you have to do it. Or maybe you're leaving something because you just, you don't really want to, but you kind of have to. I don't know. And then I see again like something changing or shifting, and then you feel excited. And like you want to rush and do something. Like maybe at first you were dragging and you were like, I don't want to do this or blah, blah, blah. You were making these excuses. And then all of a sudden it's like you have an energy drink or some sort of energy boost. And then you're like, okay, I can do this. I'm ready. And you kind of like take off running. I don't know. It just seems like things are going up and down. You definitely could be very expressive. You might find yourself very talkative or just kind of like expressing how you feel. If you are in a relationship and you guys are having like some sort of a rough patch, I don't know. It kind of feels like the minute you feel like giving up or like leaving or running away, somebody comes back after you or towards you. They're like chasing you down, like don't leave, or no, let's fight for this, let's work together. So I don't know, it just seems like there's some fluctuations going on in your life this weekend. Or this could be a little unstable, or it's like you're on a roller coaster. I feel like you need passion, or you need to be passionate about something. If not, then maybe you feel lost. And it does seem like you're having to find something that you're passionate about. You might find yourself taking on some sort of activity, whether it's working out, or maybe you go for a brisk walk, or maybe you go hiking. It just seems like you're doing something to get your blood like going, your energy levels up. And it does seem like you need to do something. You need to make yourself active. You might need to take the initiative to do something if you want changes in your life too. I don't know if you've been feeling trapped or stuck or like you couldn't do anything, but I feel like you need to take some sort of action. Now, you also could be taking some sort of a short trip this weekend, especially if you're just trying to lift your spirits. You're like, I need to get out of here, even if I just drive around. Like something's going on where you just need to get out. You need to do something. Now, it does seem like there is someone pursuing you or chasing after you. There could be a little bit of obsession going on. Maybe you feel obsessed with somebody, or somebody is feeling obsessed with you. You might be trying to escape this intensity. You might find yourself feeling really emotional about a fire sign. Maybe this was your friend, or just somebody that you were close to. Could be a cousin or a sibling. And for whatever reason, it's like you guys aren't talking anymore. It could be because this person is no longer here. If they are crossed over, I feel that this person is trying to reach out to you in spirit form. So it could come, they could visit you in a dream, or maybe they are just doing little things. Maybe you feel like a gust of wind come by, or you feel like a warm spot or something of that sort. And it could be that person's energy trying to let you know that they're near. Matter of fact, I feel like maybe you miss both a fire sign and an air sign. And it seems like you are trying to run away from what you feel, or avoid some sort of emotions. You could be attracted to people who are bold, intense, or wild in a sense. And maybe that's because you are reserved in some way. So you maybe like people who reflect that side of you. Like on the inside, maybe you are this wild spirit, but you're reserved. So you seek other people who are just kind of like living on a wild side, or just kind of like a little dangerously. You may have cut something off because it was too intense, or because someone was too controlling, or too dominating. Kind of feels like you are the one trying to restrain yourself. Career-wise, I feel like ultimately you might feel like something is too stressful to stay at. I kind of feel like somebody is appearing to you and they're talking about they want to work things out, or they want to give a relationship another try if you guys already separated. I feel like somebody wants to rebuild with you. Something may have fallen apart, and I feel like somebody wants to rebuild. Now, if it's not romantic, it could be something in regards to family or family members. If the family has fallen apart, it could be an opportunity to strengthen a family again, to get back together, try to rebuild trust again. Kind of feels too like maybe you guys are still wanting your dream job. Like maybe, you do something for a living, but you still want that dream job. Maybe something is still not out of your system. You might try to find ways to heal yourself this weekend. Some of you might do it through drinking. But I feel like some of you are trying to do something therapeutic. Maybe you're trying to meditate, or you're listening to relaxing sounds, water, thunderstorms. I feel like you're trying to heal or recover. I do feel that you're going to come out of it. You're going to pull yourself out of this emotional space that you might trip into. And going back to that situation where there's distance between two people, I feel like somebody is distancing themselves so that they can heal. They're like, I need to just like process what just happened, or I need to process this situation. I need some space. So there's a possibility that either you are doing this or someone's doing this to you, but I feel like this is needed. There could be some issues with finances. Maybe you're trying to manifest wealth in some way. You might even try to, do any type of money magic. You're like, I need some sort of money. So maybe you're using some sort of money oil, or maybe you're doing a thing with a bay leaf and putting a bay leaf in your wallet. But it seems like it's something that you're doing trying to manifest money. If you are, some sort of salesman or hustler, you might be doing whatever you need to do to get that money. I feel like somebody is like, run away with me, or we should run away together. Somebody is like very intense. It's either you or somebody that you're dealing with is like a hopeless romantic, just very dreamy and sporadic. So I'm hearing, what's her name? Denise Huxtable. Denise is the one that was like the free spirit, I think. And I don't know, I'm kind of getting like maybe somebody identifies with that character. Somebody who just kind of like goes with the wind. I feel that there is some heartache in regards to a fire sign. I feel like either you're having a hard time moving on with this person, or this person keeps trying to come back into your life. If they're a spirit, they keep visiting you. You also might be reading messages from someone who you don't talk to anymore, either because they're not here anymore, or just because you guys, broke up and you don't know where they are. But I kind of feel like, these messages, maybe you're reading messages and they're triggering. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something that is making you emotional this weekend. All right, so let's pull some energy cards. All right, let's see what messages there are. Additional messages for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Ooh, it is 444 on my end. You have financial constraints, caring connections, the world, overall energy, cornucopia. So it seems like you have everything, or maybe you did and lost it. I just kind of feel like maybe something's missing from your life. Or it could be that you have everything materially except for companionship. I kind of feel that you can have what you want, but what you want may be at a distance. So you might find love if you're looking for love. It could be that, your person is there. They're just in another state. If you are wanting another job, your dream job might be far away. Or if you're just not happy where you're living, it might be that you need to move away. And I feel like something is like far, like a different state. So I feel like if you want something, you might have to go and get it, or you might have to, you might have to up and leave to have what you want. You can't stay where you are. You might feel like where you are is a dead end, or there's nothing there for you. Yeah. And then in a love situation, I still feel that somebody is like, come run away with me, come with me. Somebody wants you to leave with them, or, run away with them. You might have an opportunity, to travel or to relocate. I feel like whatever you want is within reach, but it's just a matter of you going after it. Also, something about these energies make me feel like a secret is going to be revealed, like something was hidden from you, or you weren't aware of something that was going on, but it's going to be revealed to you. Like maybe you didn't know how somebody felt about you, or maybe you find out about some sort of hidden money that you can have that's accessible to you, especially more so like some sort of a grant. Like maybe you find out you qualify for something. It's just a matter of you filling out paperwork. But I feel like something is actually there for you. Like you can have it, just have to go after it. I feel that 1111 may be significant to you. I personally feel like that has something to do with enlightenment, connecting with someone who's going to enlighten you, or some sort of activation, some sort of spiritual activation. Maybe you're receiving some sort, if you've already had a spiritual awakening, maybe something is like a reminder, or maybe it's telling you that your person's thinking about, if you have a twin flame, maybe it's just letting you know that that person is in your energy or thinking about you or still loves you, even though you guys aren't together. And I also feel that you are going to experience some sort of completion or fulfillment. Something might give you a sense of fulfillment this weekend. Or there's like some sort of a closing chapter in your life. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.